It's the final event of our weekend in Chama, New Mexico for Tri-State 2014, our awards banquet. And here comes the procession.
Welcome and have them say a few words. Billy Elbrock, who is a council member here in Chama, and he's also the commissioner for Chama. And we have Carolyn Beasley, who's with the Chamber of Commerce. So we'd like to welcome them.
I'm also on the Railroad Commission, appointed by the governor about 3 years ago. The railroad is owned by the states of Colorado and the states of New Mexico, 2 commissioners each state. We oversee the operation of the railroad. Hope you guys rode the train. It was a great ride, and if you didn't, well, be sure and come back and ride it whenever you have time. On behalf of the village, we really are glad you came to visit us again. I really appreciate it. It's great to see this many people in town that normally aren't here, so we really do appreciate it. Hope you visited our shops and our restaurants and everything, and really hope you had a good time. So thanks a lot.
Of the Chamber and President-elect of the Rotary Club. So on behalf of all our small businesses in town, we want to thank you for coming, and we really do appreciate it. This is a small community that, like Billy said, we depend on tourism for our small businesses to succeed. So I toured the cars today. It was like a trip down memory lane, so we really enjoyed it. It was lots of fun. We thank you guys so much for coming. It's groups like you that come to our town that help us to keep from being a ghost town. So we really do appreciate it. So I hope you enjoyed your visit and that you come back and see us. Thank you very much.
We do have enough food left for seconds if anybody wants to go through it again.
Do we
Announce all the presidents. I think I got them all. If I don't mention your name, please make yourself known. So with C&M, Dave Pontoon. John Dawson couldn't make it tonight. Larry Yoder. You can stand for... and with MCCA is Doug Horseman, but Ned or Terry, they say they're presidents also for that club. It's Terry and Terry said okay, any of the other clubs that are here, are any of you presidents or any other kind of officers? Liz, stand up. There we go. Okay, great. Thank you.
Progress takes time.
A year and a half from a couple of our clubs. From C&M, we had Roger Cappy. He recently passed, and then Joel Nash. also recently passed from our club. And then with RNC, John Dawson just recently lost his son. So, guys that keep showing up to this thing that we just can't quite get rid of them. You know, they just show up and show up and show up. So Mark, if you want to come up, and it's like they want something for doing this, you know. So.
Know exactly who was here for all 30 of these events. The first one was in 1976. There was a 10-year hiatus, and it's been going on every year since. So this is the 30th gathering. So in that venue, Steve Goodman, would you please come up here? I have a certificate, and it reads, for attending 30 tri-state meets from 1976 and 86 through 2014, for his kindness, friendship, and uncompromising support of Corvairs and those that keep them on the road. Our heartfelt thanks and congratulations from Rocky Mountain Corsa, Pikes Peak Corvair Club, and Corvairs of New Mexico. Thank you. Told me that there was a mix-up with a shirt or something that you were supposed to have here? No? Oh, well, we have one that's just for you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. And one more thing. Our president decided that you needed something for your shop, so. We have a certificate that reads, in memory of Ruth Goodman, for attending every tri-state meet from 1976 and 86 through 2011, for her thoughtfulness, caring, and friendship to our Corvair family. Our heartfelt thanks to Steve Goodman for sharing Ruth from Rocky Mountain Corsa, Pikes Peak Corvair Club, and Corvairs of New Mexico. And I have had the opportunity to get many of you to sign the back of this. If you knew Ruth and you would like to sign this, I'm sure we can make it available to you to sign the back of this. Please do so. Thank you. This is the only other person that's made all 30, as far as we know. If we made a mistake, somebody should let us know. So this reads much the same as Steve's for attending Steve Goodman's, for attending 30 tri-state meets from 1976 and 86 through 2014 for his kindness, friendship, and uncompromising support of Corvairs and those that keep them on the road. Our heartfelt thanks and congratulations from Corvairs of New Mexico, Rocky Mountain Corsa, and Pikes Peak. All right. And we have another unique shirt. This is like Steve Goodman's, except yours is black and in medium, or large, and his is in large. Rita Gardengora, would you please come up here?
Look, Gemma.
I'm not going to walk as slow as my husband.
So originally, this was going to go to Steve and Rita, but a little bird told me that Rita was going to have a conniption fit if we said that she had attended all 30.
Oh, yeah.
So, she had an excused absence from 1976 and 86 to 2014 with one understandable and excused absence. And Emily, was it your graduation or Bernadette's?
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, which one? The annals of history.
Blonde hair, okay.
For generosity, caring, and friendship to our Corvair family, our heartfelt thanks for uncompromising support from Corvairs, Rocky Mountain Corsa, and like to speak for her.
You can all hear me, right?
Yeah.
J-M-F-A-D-D-E-N, Fadden. Fadden. J-M. You don't need to bother.
Rita says she won already. Sit down, Rita. Okay, Eula's going to come up and say a few words.
The opportunity to brave brag on our field. I want Kay Sut to stand, please. All right. Roll to stand. We are having a sunshine committee with C&M, and we've had so much fun making these films. It was just a blast. It's been in the works for over a year. The painting started before a year ago. But anyway, we had a great time making it, and I hope I see you in person again.
It's a match. Can you give us your name and what level it is? With Hula and any of the others that put it together, and I'm sure they have something that'll go in that you can take home. All right, congratulations.
I'm your chairman, Art Gold, C&M. First off, the winner of the Best Cord Bearer Forward Control. Have a drum roll. That's Rita Pandora. Drum roll, please. Larry and Elisa Yaffe.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Reese. All right, the moment we've all been waiting for with bated breath, the best show. Drum roll. Stephen, Rita, and Gora.
You know what? It was worth the chip on the new paint that we got on the way up.
Best of display only winner, and that is Tarmo Sut with his car. So,
Trailer Queens.
Records off. Yeah.
No comment. Okay, so I'm going to present the Hard Luck Award here. And the Hard Luck Award this year goes to Colleen Law from Indian Nation Corvair Association from Oklahoma City. And apparently they're driving through Santa Fe. And one of my good friends saw the car and was going to try to catch up with them. And I guess sometime at that same moment, this car developed a transaxle problem.
It was Richard, it wasn't Colleen.
Richard, it was not my Lakewood.
This is kind of like a hard luck thing, you know. All right. Sorry. Yeah. So the bad news is, I guess they're trailering another car, or the good news is they could switch, put the broken car in the trailer and drive the trailer car. So they weren't in too bad a shape, but you know, now they've got the situation to deal with. So we're going to award them the Hard Luck Award this year.
Okay, we also have a long distance award. We don't really have a trophy or an actual award for it, but it's for the member that drove the longest distance to get here. And let's see, that is going to be to Keith Hammett. Traveled 1,006 miles to be here tonight. And dude, that's a long way to go for a 2-minute presentation for the next thing that you do want to come talk to us about. And that's a long drive for that. So, long distance award all the way in from the Heart of Corvair. So, he does have an announcement.
And he has to bring back some of this good El Pinto salsa to his dry country.
All right. Traveling salsa. Do not bring that salsa back next year. Do not bring that salsa back next year. Not that one. Bring some. Get somebody to send you a new one. Yeah, don't bring that one back. Don't bring it back. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Okay, buddy. Keith Hammond.
Thank you very much. I wanted to invite all of you to a special event that Heart of America Corvair Owners Association is putting on in 2014, September 30th through October 4th. It is the Great Plains Corvair Roundup. This was the idea of Ned Matson, which is sitting back over there. He came up with this idea in 2004, and it is a rotating event between what started out to be 4 clubs, which was the Kansas Club, the 2 Oklahoma clubs, and the Kansas City Club. Now it has expanded, and Arkansas Club is joining us in on that rotation. So there's a little bit of history of the Roundup. Now just a little bit of history of Heart of America. Heart of America started 50 years ago. Back in November '64 was their very first meeting. They've had a meeting except for 2 that were canceled in all these 50 years. So that's a tremendous thing right there. The 2 meetings that were canceled, one was due to the weather. There was a blizzard, so they canceled. And the other was due to a riot. So they canceled those 2.
Was that for Ralph Nader?
I have no idea. I think it was actually before my time.
Oh,
so.
okay.